Hello and welcome back to the Scrappery channel. Stephie here, and I am working with TSK Ava and PLK Mia. I'm still waiting for Sage, Maisie and Asha to arrive with me in the UK. So I'm cracking on with these kits still. I haven't got loads left, which is why you'll notice, despite my fear of mixed media, I have resorted to it quite a bit. And this paper I am cutting up is from the Dear Lizzie documentary collection, and I loved it. I saved it, and I was intending to use it as a full page, but the photo I chose to go with it features some bunting, and it occurred to me that these little triangles would make rather lovely bunting. So I am chopping it all up, and I will just skip so you don't want to watch me cut all those out. I've cut out loads of those little triangles, and I really like how it just adds a little bunting feature like that over some plain white cardstock. I have saved about half a sheet. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I do love this paper. So yeah, I don't know, is bunting a really British thing? Bunting is huge over here. Bunting is always at parties, and bunting is a big thing. So I hope that's not just me. But yeah, the photo I'm scrapping is of my dog Marvin, and when I'm at work sometimes he goes to a daycare centre. I'm thinking this is probably not a universal thing either. I think they're quite big in America. The woman who runs it makes a big deal about the fact that they're based on an American business model, and she had an American pool imported for the dogs. So anyway, I've stuck all of those down with foam dots, and I'm just using that one was spun sugar distress ink to put a bit of watercolour on the background. So I use spun sugar, shaded lilac, and the name of this one escapes me, peacock feathers. And I should have stopped after the peacock feathers. I do put a bit of picked raspberry on, and it doesn't go to plan. So I probably should have stopped at that. And after my last video, actually, somebody commented that they find mixed media really hard because it just looks like a mess. And I would like to draw your attention to how this looks at present, because that does look like a mess. But I have found, in trying to overcome my fear of mixed media, that if I just carry on and cover most of it up, the bits that peer around the edge actually look okay on the whole. That's my theory anyway, so I'm sticking to it. I've just got there the Blush Mini Heidi Swap Colour Shine, and I must be honest, there was one of these mini shines in each of the kits. People got different colours. As you can see there, I've got raspberry as well. I did get pink in my kit, and I loved it so much, and I used so much of it. I did buy a pack of 3. So I am using blush, raspberry and pink. And I wasn't sure about the raspberry. The blush is a really lovely soft pink, and the raspberry in the bottle looked so dark. It is quite dark, but I actually love the effect. And look, I've got some on my picture. Which I'm a bit devastated about. And it does all come off with a baby wipe, but as you can see, I am scrubbing and scrubbing, because there's still two blobs I can't get off there, and then I realise it's actually just the pattern on the cushion that's behind him. So it's not a blob of ink at all, it's stitching on the cushion that I'm trying to wash off the photo there. So as I said, this picture was from a day when Marvin was at daycare, and once a year they have a professional photographer come in and take pictures of the dogs, and they're all staged in different scenery. And this year there was a lovely Christmas scene with a Christmas tree and some presents. And then the other one was this one, which was meant to be a tea party. Not sure, but we did get some lovely pictures. So I've just mounted it on the I can't remember which piece it is. It's cream with teal dots that was in TSK Ava. And then I needed something to break it up because all the papers were just sort of off-white. So I've just added a piece of blue cardstock as a layer there as well. And I decided the blue was actually a bit too much with all the splatters everywhere else. So you can never have too much splatter. So I wonder, a lot of the Scrappery's followers and subscribers are based in Australia. Is doggy daycare something you have over there? My little boy Marvin, he absolutely loves it. He has a whale of a time when he goes there, and he's always exhausted when he comes home. I've been there sometimes to pick him up after work, and there are dogs who, when they realise their owners are there and they get to the entrance where you collect them from, the dog turns around and runs away because he doesn't want to go home. They have so much fun. Marvin's actually they've got a hotel as well for the dogs, and all the bedrooms are done out with kids furniture, kids beds. They're all Disney themed rooms. There's a Disney princess room and a Lion King room. And we're going away for a weekend in a few weeks, and Marvin will actually be staying there for the first time, which I'm a little bit nervous of because we normally only leave him with my mum. But they have webcams so we can log on and see what he's up to. I know it's crazy, but I love it. So I've been talking too much and not told you what I've been doing. The foam darling is from the BPK Zara. That's an Amy Tangerine. I love those. Love them so much. And then I've also included that Love So Big is a sticker, which was from PLK Mia. And then the hearts in the ephemera pack in TSK Ava, they were actually heart sunglasses, and I love them, but I didn't really have a use for them, so I just cut them out and cut out the sort of the bridge, the nose of the sunglasses, so I've got two hearts to stick either side. I also cut up a yellow sticker. It had some words on. I can't remember what they were. I think it might have been Party Animal. I didn't think I'd use it, so I cut that in half and used it just for some layers. And then I just mounted it there on some tissue paper. And these acetate triangles are from one of the September kits that I really struggled to use them at the time. And I'm desperate to use them on this layout. And I fiddle and faff and move things around, and they just don't look right. And I do end up just putting half of each one in each corner. I don't know what it is. I'm a little bit OCD. Those triangles didn't have right angles, so it wasn't easy to put them against the edge and have them then straight. So by cutting them in half, I created some right angles. I'm too much of a control freak, too OCD about really strange things like that. That glittery pink washi is just from my stash because I wanted to cover up a bit more of that picked raspberry and also add a bit of pink. And then I've used 2 strips of the Amy Tangerine washi tape, which was in PLK Mia, and a small bit of the Little B Gold X's and O's washi tape, which came in a previous kit, and I use that on everything. Sorry, you're probably fed up of seeing it now. And playing around with what looks like a million doilies. I just wanted something. There was a bit too much of that watercolour mess on the background for me. I needed to tone it down a little bit and cover it up, but also pull out those colours. So I've got a mini blue doily at the bottom, a white one on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side I wanted another white one, but I've just put a little bit of pink behind it as well, just to bring the colours out. And that hello sticker is also from PLK Mia, and I've added a variety of enamel dots and possibly some rhinestones. And that rosette is from the Scrappery shop. They are from Maggie Holmes Shine. I love them. I think you get 6 in a pack in different colours and different phrases on them. But they're rather lovely and glittery as well. And then these little pink tiny word stickers were also from a previous kit. And my favourite washi, I'm just adding a couple more little bits. Can't get enough of that. And oh, one little heart from my stash. Had to. So yeah, that's my layout done. I hope you like it. I'd love to know what you think. Thank you for all your wonderful comments on my last video. Make sure you check out the Scrappery kits and join our Scrappery Creatives Facebook group. And I'll be back again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.